Oh, okay. All right. So I'm very excited to announce the return of I Am Aaron, also known as I Am Retired on YouTube. Yes, he is back. I know that his channel name in the URL, whatever the fuck that stands for, the web address you see at the top, it's a little fucked up. I don't know what the fuck at user hyphen QC1UR32 ZK1 or whatever the fuck it is. Okay, it's supposed to say its fucking name, god damn it. It's supposed to say its fucking name, okay? So we go and click here. This is Iron Merit. He's back, right? So for all that has been asking, and I've been saying, well, his channel's no longer here, and you asked, and here he is, right? So I go to his channel, and as you can see, here's his channel and his two videos he just uploaded today. The first one called I Am Retired, Still Here, Yah Only, Sabbath. And then the next one, he already started hitting hard already and started his bullshit already. The next one is talking about some get a white man without lying on us. You know it's gonna be fire by the title, right? So then when you click into the shit, right, and of course I also backed up these two, thank goodness. Um Damn, I had to clear my spit. Sorry about that. So when you look at these two, you can see that uh already a featured comment preview says, here it starts already. LeMayo. That's me saying that. And so he's seen some of my comments, and then there's Melancholic Tigger. Black Wolf is already on here. That is great. Does this voice sound familiar? Of course it is. And so, what's funny is that YouTube's starting their bullshit already because they already hit one of my comments. So let me sort it by newest instead of this fucked up top comment garbage. So, of course, I'm the first one in the video. I said, here it starts! LeMayo already, right? Out the gate, here he starts with that fire commentary that you come to know. I am Aaron, also known as I am over it, also known as I am retired. 4. So the first one that they didn't hide, YouTube did not hide this one. He was shouting me out. He was saying some names of some YouTubers. Of course, way more there than he can remember, but the few that he thought of off the bat was mine and a couple of other people. So when he mentioned mine, I said, thank you for the shout out, and thank you for what you do, and thank you to all the black brothers who continue to speak the truth. If it's seen as being offensive or that it must be silenced, then we must all be doing something right, because the truth is offensive. Remember, they're not afraid of what we are saying. They're afraid of how many people might be listening. And I went a little further into that, as I always do. And of course, when I made that comment that was more in detail, YouTube calls themselves trying to hide it, requiring people to sort by newest. This is the comment that they're afraid of. By censoring and hiding using fucking algorithm or AI technology and all that, you are proving us right. That's what you're doing. That's the only thing you're fucking doing. So I said, despite the fact that black women and every other demographic that you can think of has had a voice against us for decades. That's right. Doesn't matter if they're black women. Doesn't matter if they're white or Asian or whatever, or they claim they're transgender or gay. All demographics have had a voice against heterosexual black men for decades, especially black women, going on TV, social media, and everything you can think of. Fucking magazines and all kinds of shit. Books have been wrote bashing black men in these fucking novels and everything, going for decades. All of this is allowed to go on for decades against black men. But as soon as we have a voice, look at everybody running scared. That's what I said. So already they don't like that. So they hid the comment. As soon as black men begin to have a voice, look at everybody running scared. This censorship bullshit didn't just start fucking with people's subscribers, unsubscribing people behind their back, not notifying most of your subscribers that you do get allowed to have that you're uploading, turning off notifications behind people's back, striking down videos, censoring comments, pushing them to the bottom, and allowing other people to say the most fucked up things about black men while we can hardly even speak back against them without getting harassment strikes and getting our accounts terminated. This shit didn't just start, okay? We started seeing the early days of this in 2011 to 2012, when a lot of black men's channels were getting deleted off of YouTube. This didn't just start. Meanwhile, black women can say any fucking thing about us they damn well please. They can have a fucking channel with a drawing of black men hanging from fucking trees, and on the other side of it, a black girl swinging on the swing playing while the black men are hanging dead from trees. And that fucking picture is probably up to this very fucking day, no matter how many people reported that channel art, it is still there. They cropped it down to show only one black man hanging from a tree. It's still fucking there. Divested Z-Lot, as far as I know, last time I checked. And women talking about if you're pregnant with a black baby, a black male baby, you should abort it. That's been going on for 10 years now. They can say that we're bullet bags in the comments, and they are happy when we're shot by the police, and they'll be dancing on our grave, or how, you know, we ain't shit and we're not even considered to be human, and they should go get them a white zaddy. We see these comments, and the algorithm is not even programmed to even delete them, hide them. And if you report them, they look at who's reporting the comments, and they ignore you. A lot of us are profiled to have our reports against other channels ignored, even when it comes to spammers. So they can say the most fucked up things about us in the comments and come on these videos and live streams, just totally degrading black men, totally degrading, and nothing happens to them. And I'll just say the initial CG. I can't say the name because I don't want to get recommended to show. The algorithm listens to everything you say in your videos. How do you think mentions and captions work? Okay, this initial CG. It took a white woman to write a fucking article online in order to have something done about some of those videos. And it wasn't even a total ban as far as I know, not a permanent one. If you're a black man speaking the truth on here, you get banned. If you're a black woman or a drag queen pretending to be a black woman to influence other black women about the 5.5 lie that black men are offering black women every 5.5, that's a big fucking lie. There's not even enough men to even do that compared to the population of women. That's impossible. Their channels get to stay. We told the truth. We speak back. We've been speaking against what they do to us and expose what they do, where our channels get shut down. So to continue my comment, I said these platforms are scrambling. That includes YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and other non-video platforms also. They are scrambling and working overtime, doing everything humanly possible, even incorporating artificial intelligence, also known as AI, and technology to silence us. Like, it is really that damn serious. This is how you know that our voices are powerful. It's not just about what we're saying, not solely about what we're saying. It's about how many people are listening. Do you know the amount of damage that the things we say could do to a lot of this narrative? If enough people hear it and start making similar videos and sharing their experiences, that's another thing. This platform is really good at stifling conversation. That's the reason why a lot of the comments you respond to on topics like this, you never get a reply back or a like, because they never tell that other person that you're replying to them. And then they're hiding comments and burying them to the bottom. And you ever notice a lot of us who make these videos and channels, especially black men, that do real talk commentary, have you ever noticed over the last 5 or 7 years that that they don't like us talking to each other? Like, a lot of times, like, someone that's just as hardcore as what some of the things that we talk about, you find other black men upload some of this shit, they will purposely unsubscribe you or won't even let you know that that person is talking to you, because they don't like-minded people communicating. They try their best to keep like-minded people from communicating with each other. Why do you think that they got rid of the messages? Remember the inbox where you could send messages, and you had a contact list, and you had a inbox messaging system years ago where you could send messages back and forth, whether a person was subscribed to you. And it didn't matter whether they had videos or content on their channel. Their channel could have been blank. You could still message back and forth. This is also why they don't want you to know who your subscribers are. You might get an email maybe once or twice a year telling you somebody subscribed to you. But the other hundreds of people, you never get an email telling you nothing, because they purposely make that private. They do not tell you who your subscribers are when they subscribe. This is so that when they unsubscribe people behind your back that you won't know. because you never had a list of your subscribers or an email that lets you know all of your subscribers. You don't have an email history of all of your subscribers anyway. You remember when they used to have, when you could go to a subscriber list? You remember years ago when you can go to a person's channel and click something and you could see everybody they were subscribed to? And please don't tell me, oh, it's because everybody turns on to keep my subscriptions private. That's supposed to have to do with, like, say, if I say keep my subscriptions private, that means you come to my channel. You don't get to see who I'm subscribed to. But I'm supposed to be able to see a list of who subscribes to me, yes. And in fact, years ago, they also used to let you click and see a whole list of everyone that subscribed to your own channel. They don't do that. That way, when they fuck with you and take away all the subscribers behind your back every time you get a new one, after a certain amount of numbers, they throttle you. Well, it would be hard for them to do that if you have a list of all the subscribers. And they don't want you to be able to directly contact any of your subscribers. That's why a lot of channels we go to, it always says this channel has no content, no content, no content, no content, because they don't want you to be able to talk to people. So they have to make a video, and then you have to comment on the video in hopes that they actually get your comment. It's not deleted, it's not hidden, and they actually get notified. That's if they have a video on their channel at all. And then maybe you might be able to talk to one of your subscribers if you're lucky. They don't like like-minded people talking. They damn sure don't want like-minded black men talking because they're afraid. That's why. But people that spewing some real hate against us can talk all fucking day long. They can talk all fucking day long. You don't get, especially the black women that do this, you don't get to talk bad about black men and then run under the umbrella of victimhood and claim that you're a victim and 5.5 and you need to run to these daddy platforms in order to protect you from the boogeyman. You don't get to do us like that and talk bad about us and be a whole fucking terrorist and then run under the umbrella and claim you're a victim. The same way that you do when you're fucking terrorizing your black boys and your black husband or boyfriend that lives with you. And then all of a sudden, when he says, I'm tired of this, and even raises his voice, you call the cops. Get the white man to get him put out the house or manhandled. Or get some brother of yours to try to do something to him based on some lie saying he did something to you that he didn't. You don't get to fucking terrorize the black man and then claim victimhood. That's not how it goes. Y'all are doing some real fucked up things to us, and you know damn well you are. And now that we have a platform to talk about our experiences and the things that you put us through, all of a sudden, we're the bad person. All of a sudden, we're going around offing you all the time. Listen, I'll be honest with you. And some people might not like this. If we were really doing those type of things, it would be it would be in fucking astronomical numbers based on the things that y'all do to us in real everyday life. And I'm not just talking about things you say online, but we're not allowed to talk about our struggles and the things that we go through. Only y'all's hard times are give a fuck about. That's the problem. Why can't we talk about what you do to us? Why can't we talk about how we don't agree with your agendas? Why we don't get a voice? Meanwhile, y'all run around on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. The fucking, it used to be before the internet, the news. Y'all was going in the so-called black women's magazines and novels for black women, and y'all just talk all back, going on talk shows. Black men ain't shit. We deadbeat dads. All of us are gay or on the down low. All this bullshit. And then we come out and start telling the truth about y'all and about us to protect our image and defend our image. Oh, we're not supposed to do that. We're not supposed to do that. How many of y'all black men that are listening to this video are on child support and you actually live with the mother that's got you on child support and you live with the kids in the same house providing for them, and you actually on child support while you live in the same damn house with them, and the child support agency sends the statements of what they're taking from your check to the same address as the mother who is taking the child support from you via debit card that she gets the money on every month. And child support knows that these two addresses match. And they know the dirt that they do, but they don't care. How many of y'all are in this situation? I thought it was rare, but I'm starting to think, based on some videos I've heard lately, I think this is very common. Right? Because child support is a black woman's new alimony, right? Okay? If you don't want to be with them no more, or y'all get in an argument, or say you stopped seeing her and then you got back together, this is their way of getting even with you. Child support is not about the child. It's about destroying a man so that he cannot be a provider to a new family or a new woman. And for the black woman, it's about getting back at the man because he didn't do everything you wanted. So here comes this child support. They don't get child support to go to the child because the man is a deadbeat. How many men have a chance to be a deadbeat? If he's working a job, they're taking it out of his check. It goes by your social security number. A man does not have to sign up for child support. She goes and applies for welfare. If the man providing for the child the whole time, she goes and applies for welfare. He's immediately put on child support. They know his social security number. And how many men are being defrauded into paying for a child that don't even belong to them? Like, we have a lot of stories. And it's funny how we don't get to tell our stories. Only they get to tell the lies on us. That's not right. And you know goddamn well that's not right. Fuck it. 5.5 my ass. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you for listening. I'm done. For real.